All right, Kyle, Payton, what do you guys got for entertainment news?
Okay, it was like a news story every 2 seconds yesterday about Taylor Frankie Paul from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And first it was like, there's allegations going back and forth between her baby daddy Dakota and her. And then the video drops. And I remember showing it to you, John Jay, like, wow, this is bad. And it is the video from their domestic violence dispute back in 2023. Now, for this specific thing, she had pled guilty and was on 3 years probation. And I'm going to say trigger warning because this is really difficult to hear. It is them mid-fight. And when things escalated to the point of where she was literally throwing chairs at him. And at one point, her daughter, who was sitting on the couch, was struck.
Your daughter is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You're unbelievable. No, you. Stop screaming at me.
It was almost like at that point, ABC had no choice. Like, there's no way you can move forward with this season of The Bachelorette. It was supposed to premiere this weekend and they pulled it. They were like, they're going to have zero sponsors after that.
It's really weird because, well, not weird, but I don't know that you can recover from that. Like, you can't just sit down and go, hey, I'm really sorry. Like, I think that's a career ender for her. Well,
and then she actually posted, she broke her silence. She said basically like she's got a side of the story too. She's been suffering. She's been abused as well. And so it's like, there's always two sides of the story. And then like you say, John Jay, and then the third side, which is the truth.
Right.
And I don't know if we'll ever get to the bottom of it, but I'm like mid-season right now of season 4. And a lot of season 4 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives focuses on the toxicity of Taylor and Dakota's relationship.
I haven't seen it, but I have a lot of friends who love The Secret Life of Mormon Wives.
That's
and I've
great.
asked them, I said, so like, why do you guys like Taylor Frankie Paul? Like, I don't understand the hype. Explain it to me. And they basically say like, she's one of the only ones that's like real life. Like she talks about like her days aren't always perfect and that she's actually real and honest with the audience, which is why people can relate to her.
Yeah,
so much.
she is very vulnerable and she doesn't skirt away from the hard conversations.
Right.
But at the same time, like their relationship, she is really mean to him. And I don't know, we don't know what it's like behind closed doors. So I don't want to say like she's the only guilty party after seeing that video because we don't know. But like what has been shown on camera is like she is really mean to him. And he messed around with some girls in the beginning of their relationship and she like never let that go. And they're both incredibly toxic, but yeah, it's bad news.
ABC, I saw that it cost around $2 million an episode of The Bachelor. And I also saw, think about this, at the end of The Bachelorette, they usually pick a bachelor.
Yeah.
And we won't know who that is because it's usually a fan favorite, right? So you end up liking the guys and then the Bachelor, ABC people are like, so this is really affected. There's a chain reaction.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was thinking about, like, even after all that came out, like, if they didn't pull it, I think so many people would watch it.
I would have.
So many people would watch it, but you can't.
I know you can't, but I'm just saying. I'm not saying
can't.
support it, but it'd be like a car accident.
Well, we were watching
Like,
the Mormon Wives last night because of all the hype of this, because we're looking for clues. Like, let's see what it is about her personality. We were checking it out last night.
Well, I think the thing about her is that she's very sexy. I remember when she first started doing Mom Talk stuff. I was like, wow, this girl's she's.
Oh, I
great
thought
guest
it was
star.
because she was like
she was the
like
swinger.
Insane.
That's what made
like
them
she's
blow up.
like
Right, but her dance moves, like there's something about her that's very attractive. She has the thing. But then after watching the video, when I go back and look at videos of her, she looked crazy.
So there was a former bachelor, his name's Grant Ellis. He was asked about the choice of ABC, and he basically kind of said, yeah, they had to.
I think ABC needed to take a stance, and they did that. I think if they would have aired the season, it would have left room for interpretation, and they did the right thing.
And I think a lot of people think they did that. That's all they could do at this point. What I find interesting is supposedly Dakota had contacted ABC ahead of this season of The Bachelorette and kind of warned them that there was this kind of thing happening. And ABC said they were blindsided by it. So now the story is, were they blindsided or did they actually get the heads up that there was
messy
toxic behavior? Yeah. And I don't think we've seen the end of this, and I think it's going to keep unfolding. This was absolutely hilarious because Demi Lovato, she cleared up something that kind of blew up about her online. So a couple years ago, she performed at the American Heart Association Red Dress Collection concert. And the song choice was questionable. She sang Heart Attack. And she wanted to clear that up in a recent interview.
Like,
that she wanted to answer why.
I want to say they asked me to sing that because I flagged it beforehand and was like, isn't this like not the vibe?
We're trying to prevent these.
And they were like, no, they want to hear it. I was like, okay. And then of course people online are like, why did she sing that? And I'm like, y'all, it wasn't me. I didn't ask. I flagged it.
I mean, it is a really good song, especially the rock version. If you have a chance to hear that one.
That's
I
true.
want to hear it. No, they do. Tom Cruise, John Jay, I know you love Tom Cruise, so I picked this just for you. He is being considered for a villain role in the upcoming Miami Vice reboot.
I don't want to see him. I don't like seeing him as a villain.
I mean,
No,
it
he
is
was
rare
in a
for him.
villain
It
in-
is rare.
What's the Jamie Foxx?
Collateral
Yeah.
damage or collateral.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen many Tom Cruise movies in my life. But anyways, Lotto just announced that she's pregnant with her first child, and she dropped the news during her new music video, Business and Personal. And it was for her upcoming album called Big Mama. And she actually didn't leave much for imagination because she literally shows a baby scrapbook featuring a childhood picture of 21 Savage right next to hers, basically confirming the years of like us looking and trying to dive into their business, that they're definitely together and now they're having a baby. So that'll be fun. Renee Rapp is officially returning to acting for season 5 of The Morning Show on Apple TV. So she's been cast as this major reoccurring role as this rising star reporter who's going to shake things up in the network. And it's her first acting gig since she left The Sex Lives of College Girls to dominate the music world. So I'm actually I've never seen The Morning Show, but I will because it's Renee Rapp. I love her.
We're about to play Bieber, but isn't there Bieber and Usher drama?
just about to get to
literally, yes, yeah. Justin Bieber and his former mentor Usher basically got into it at this heated exchange at Beyonce and Jay-Z's party at the Oscars on Sunday night. Apparently, Usher approached Justin Bieber with this like energy and anger. Things got really loud, but they were separated before like a fight broke out or it got physical or anything like that. But I have read a couple things that apparently Justin Bieber has always been super rude to Usher. So not really
Usher
sure.
was like his mentor.
I know, but
Yeah,
I'm like, but Usher probably also brought him to those
to
parties.
Diddy,
That's what I was
exactly.
gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. He probably didn't want to see him. It's
Didn't
been a while.
protect him.
All of that has been, kind of died down for a little
Yeah.
bit. So to see him, I'm sure wasn't good.
We got Pussycat Doll tickets on the line. Natalie, good morning.
Good morning.
Uh-oh, can you hear us okay? Your phone's cutting out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I took you off speaker. How are you guys this morning? I love you guys.
Thanks, Natalie. What are you doing right now? Where are you going?
Well, I just got back from the gym, and after this, I have to get ready and start working.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm working on a spiritual line, like t-shirt line with my mother.
Oh, that's
with my
cool.
best friend.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
The highly successful John J. Van Ness podcast episode drops today where I interview the founder of Spiritual Gangster.
Who has the new, of course, t-shirts out?
He does. Yeah. So that'll be if you're into, you can figure out how he made his company huge. Anyway, Natalie, we're going to play a game called One of Us is Lying. All right. So we're all going to tell you a story. They're all true, but one of us is lying. So you have to figure out which one of us is lying. Okay. So you pick one of us and then we'll go around the room. Who do you want to hear a story from first?
John Jay, you.
Okay. My story is this. Whenever we go out of town, we rent a car and my wife drives because every time I drive, she tells me, she repeats everything that navigation says, seconds after navigation says it, and she complains about my driving all the time, right? All the time. So I was like, from now on, you drive. So the other day, we were in San Francisco. She's driving. I'm in the passenger side. A friend of mine texts me and invites us somewhere in a private plane. She says, I won't go anywhere in a private plane unless it has 2 pilots. I said, okay. I look at her. She's driving with a bagel and cream cheese between her lap and drinking a green iced tea with one hand, driving on the freeway. And I'm like, you're concerned about a plane with 1 pilot and you're driving like with a hand on the steering wheel, the iced tea and the bagel between her leg, and almost got us killed. And that's my story. They don't have
I
to
already
be
know
good.
that's true.
They don't have to be good stories, you guys.
Just have to be true or lie.
You guys, I've been listening to you for since I was in high school. I'm 43 now. Like, I know you guys very well. John Jay, I know, and that's totally Blake. Okay.
It is. You're right. You can eliminate me from the guessing now. You got that right. That is a true story.
Okay. Next.
Rich.
Okay,
Go with Rich. Go with Rich.
Yeah.
Okay, when I lived in San Diego, I went on a couple of dates with a girl named Jeanette. My friends didn't like her. They thought she was kind of nut house, so I never saw her again. Check about 15 years later. I'm watching Law & Order. They're doing a show on real court cases, so they use real people. And there is Jeanette on the show for kidnapping her then boyfriend and holding him hostage in his bathroom at gunpoint for 2 hours until the police broke it up.
Real quick, could I ask you, how did you know Jeanette again?
I went on a few dates with her when I lived in San Diego. She worked for my boss. She was the admin for my boss.
Okay.
I like how you're asking the follow-up
Me
questions
too.
because you're like skeptical.
I'm a sales person. I like to know about people. Okay. Who's next?
Let's go, Payton. Let's go around the room.
Okay, so when I was in the 6th grade, Justin Bieber was going on tour for the My World concert. And in LA, my dad got me and like 3 of my other teammates meet and greet tickets to meet Justin Bieber. But it was at the same exact time and day as our championship basketball game. I decided to go to the basketball game and not meet Justin Bieber, and I forever regretted it for the rest of my life. That's my story.
Well, that's good. That's okay. Okay, Kyle.
Okay. So at one point, my friends wanted to go out and meet these guys that they were pretty into, and they kind of liked bad boys. So we snuck out. We snuck out and met these boys in the desert. And we thought we were, pretty cool because we're in the desert with boys. This is a really cool thing. And all of a sudden, we hear a helicopter, and the police helicopter light comes shining down on us, and we start running. Everyone just starts running, scatter everywhere. The guys just leave us, and we're like, oh my God, what do we do? So we actually find our way back to the car and find out that they were actually arrested. I don't even know what they were arrested for, but they were arrested, and we got home safely. I did write about it in my journal with pictures.
Ooh.
Okay, so Kyle, I know the last time you jumped and went skinny dipping with a bunch of people. the last game, I believe. So at that time,
Natalie, let me help you for a second.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of them are lying.
All of us are lying.
It's
a different game.
I think
Some of
everything's. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I think all of you guys are embellishing a story, but there's one that's more of a lie than the others.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, so I actually believe. I think Kyle is. I mean, I know she had her, with Levine and skinny dipping and all those things in the past. But I think. Wait, so. But
we need an answer, Natalie. We need an answer.
I'm getting. I'm going to say. Actually, I'm thinking Kyle, but I'm going to go Rich.
Do you know in the history of this game, I have never been chosen to lie? Until today.
I know it's funny because that story you were telling, like, I go, is he telling it? Wait a minute, because I've never heard, but that happened to like Blake's friend was on the news.
Okay. So what did she? You know why you're so good at this? You said, I feel like you're telling the truth, but you're embellishing. My friend Jeanette was on that Law & Order show. I just never dated her. I just knew her.
Oh, so the lie is the dating part?
No, and she was kidnapped.
Oh.
She was the one that was kidnapped, not doing the kidnapping. So I just embellished it a little
A
bit.
friend of Blake's who was at my wedding, he was a district attorney, and he was on one of those reality shows, and I remember it was like a whole series for like 12 weeks.
Yeah, well, they did it from San Diego.
Yeah, from San Diego.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that's Will. He's at my wedding. And Blake's like,
That's wild.
he was in my wedding because he was friends with her.
Yeah, you
so
win.
your story's true, Kyle?
My story's true. I can
That's a
actually
new
show
one.
you my journal entry about it.
Ah.
That's why I totally believed it, because she did have that period of her life.
Yeah.
This is how well I know you guys.
Wow.
You are good, Natalie.
Well, great, Natalie. I'm glad you won because you're going to go see the Pussycat Dolls. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. You guys make me laugh every morning. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Hold on. Dog Mom's Day is the day before Mother's Day, and Blake, my wife, is having a big event, and you're invited. If you go to lovepupfoundation.org, there should be a pop-up there where you can get pre-sale tickets right now. Kyle Payton will be there. It's women only. You can bring your dog. It's a big fun event. It's at Ashley Castle. The goodie bags are something spectacular. It's a whole fun, high-class event, right, Kyle?
It's always a great time.
Lovepupfoundation.org. What are 3 things we need to know, Kyle?
Brushing your teeth isn't just about fresh breath. It may actually help your brain long term. So experts say if you slack on oral hygiene, bacteria and inflammation from gum disease can travel through your body and potentially mess with your brain health, like memory issues and stuff like that. So they say it's not like brushing will magically prevent dementia, but skipping it could be doing way more harm than you think. So do not take a night off or a day off of brushing your teeth. This is interesting. So, people take sick days or personal days, but now green days are a thing.
Sweet.
These are green days to take off work, to just go outside and reset and be in nature. The idea is stepping away from screens and work stress to just really recharge, touch grass, and supporters say it definitely, they swear by it, that it helps their mental health and focus. Not everyone's loving it. Some think it's pushing things a little too far and could mess with careers. But for now, they're saying this could be a very good thing.
Here's a TikToker, discovering nature.
Been spending time out in nature. I wanted to show you guys this big tree, and I've also been walking barefoot to do grounding and be more in touch with nature.
They discovered nature.
Good for them.
That's like what Kyle's talking about.
There's a whole world out there.
Yeah, I think we all need to touch grass a little more.
Yeah.
Apparently, your music taste may give away little clues about how smart you are. It's not really about the genre, but they do say people who listen to deeper, more emotional or thoughtful lyrics tend to score slightly higher on cognitive tests, and they're more into studio versions versus live tracks. It's not really saying your playlist is your IQ, but the lyrics may speak to where you stand on that IQ chart.
I really like Laffy Taffy.
Well, you have a higher IQ than that.
Laffy Taffy.
And that's 3 things you need to know.